This is Parable of the Leaven, Part 1, by the Honorable Yahweh Ben Yahweh, Yahweh Ben Yahweh.
Shalom Aleichem. Peace be unto all of you.
Now, let's go to Luke 13:20. Read.
And again he said, Whereunto shall I liken the kingdom of Yahweh?
So the question was asked here, what is the kingdom of Yahweh like? Look at verse 18. Read verse 18.
Then said he, Unto what is the kingdom of Yahweh like? And whereunto shall I resemble it?
Here was a whole lot of people with the son Yahweh who had no idea what the kingdom of Yahweh was like. And they say, well, what does it resemble? What does it resemble? What is the kingdom of heaven like? What is the kingdom of Yahweh like? What does it resemble? Let's look at Luke 13:21 and read the answer. Read.
It is like leaven, which a woman took and hid in 3 measures of meal, till the whole was leavened.
How many would like to understand this parable? You would? To understand this parable is to understand how the Son Yahweh describes the kingdom of Yahweh. So there's only one man that can teach this. And that's the Son of Yahweh who's been there. He knows what it's like. Praise God. Nobody else can do it. Now, this seemingly small parable contains so much wisdom, knowledge, and understanding for you, the so-called black man of America, who are truly the Hebrew Israelites, that a book would be required to explain it all. I don't mean explain what heaven is like, just to explain what this verse means. It would require a book. I know you know what the leaven is. How many want me to break it down? I have a good. This is some of John 16 and 12. See, he didn't want them to know what the kingdom of Yahweh was like, so he told it in a parable. It's been in a parable for 1900 years. They don't have a book on it. It was left for me to teach. Only one that is worthy to take the book and loose the seal thereof can do this. And I must, before we read it, go to Jeremiah 15:16. These words are joy and a rejoicing to my heart. Jeremiah 15:16. All right. This applies to you. Eat from my table. I found the word, and I ate them, and they are a joy and a rejoicing to me. Now I am spreading a table before you in the presence of your enemies. And I'm saying, come and eat from my table to the full. But you have to wait for me to serve you the word. This is your meal. Go to Matthew 4 and 4. It's about the word. Read. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of our mouth. Do you understand what you ought to live by? By every word that proceeds out of my mouth. Physical bread, that's nothing. It's the word that proceeds out of my mouth that you are to live by. That's the food I serve you on my table. That's the table I prepare for you in the presence of your enemies. The words that I present to you from my mouth. Live by them. They are your life. The words that proceed out of my mouth are life. So here is a parable. The kingdom of Yahweh in Luke 13:21. It is like leaven, which a woman took and hid. She hid it in 3 measures of meal. Till the whole was leavened. Now we just celebrated Feast of Passover last night, and for this day, for 7 days, we must have enjoyed the Feast of Unleavened Bread. This parable is about leaven. The kingdom of heaven is like leaven. Which a woman took. A woman took it. And then she hid it. The kingdom of Yahweh has been hid. He knew about it 1900 years ago, but in John 16:12, he said it's too much for you to bear right now. So he hid it in a parable. And we've been eating unleavened bread, flat bread. You've been celebrating. For 7,000 years, you've been eating unleavened bread. We found out last night that the angels ate unleavened bread way back in Abraham's time, celebrating unleavened bread. They took a pass over Sodom and wiped it out, but they couldn't wipe out all the cities that were wicked. We celebrated unleavened bread. Oh, you've been celebrating the Feast of Unleavened Bread for 7,000 years. Now you have entered into the 7,000 years with me. I represent entering into the 7,000 years. So I'm going to feed you some leaven. The words I have are leaven. That I'm preparing for you in the present. I've already prepared it. I've been preparing it for you. And the bread I have for you is leavened bread. We celebrating the unleavened, but I'm bringing you the word, the bread of life, which is leaven. I'm bringing you the kingdom of Yahweh. I'm bringing you the kingdom of heaven. Bringing you the knowledge of the kingdom of heaven. I'm actually bringing you the kingdom of heaven. See, the kingdom of Yahweh is not like unleavened bread. It is like leaven. But it was hidden. Woman took it. ready to rise. And I have risen. Let's look at Deuteronomy 18:15. Deuteronomy 18:15, read it. I am this one. Notice Yahweh will raise. Go back to Luke. Leaven, rise. So Yahweh will raise up. So the Son said 1900 years ago, the kingdom of Yahweh is like leaven. Rise up. One will rise up. Yahweh will raise him up. Leaven is L-E-A-V-E-N. Heaven is H-E-A-V-E-N. I am leaven, bringing you heaven. So the leaven represents me, the Son Yahweh. Leaven represents the Spirit of truth. Hallelujah, Yahweh. I am the resurrection. I raise you up. I raised you up from the dead. And I'm going to raise the rest up. Now this woman, who does she represent? In Revelation 12, this woman had a son. That the world wanted to kill. This woman would have to go and hide in the wilderness for a little while. This woman took the leaven and hid it. This woman represents Yahweh. The woman represents the Son Yahweh. And the woman represents Israel. And the woman here represents specifically the tribe of Judah. You. Got that part right? Yes. Write down this formula. This is a formula. Word by word formula. Hid means the Son's name would be hid from the people of the world. The Son, Yahweh's name, would be hidden from us. Hid means the knowledge of Yahweh would be hid from us. Hid means that Yahweh's plans for our salvation would be hid from us. It means the knowledge of Yahweh's judgment of our wicked enemies would not be known until the Gentile rulership would be fulfilled. That's what hid means in this parable. That's some of what it means. Then it says hid in three. Now there's a rule of three. There's a mathematical rule of three. How many mathematicians do you have here tonight? Can some of you stand up and tell me what the rule of three is? No takers. The rule of three is the 300 years of slavery, wherein the knowledge of Yahweh was hid from us. And at the same time, during these 300 years of slavery in America, the Son Yahweh was hidden among you through your genes and chromosomes. The rule of three means that we are the ones laid in the tomb of America for 3 days, as I brought you to a little bit of knowledge about that last night, and deals with the method of finding the fourth term of a proportion of truth when 3 terms are already given. That's the rule of 3. Deals with the method of finding the fourth term of a proportion of truth when 3 terms are given. See, to have 1 term given, you can't find the 4th term. When 2 terms of 3 are given, you can't find the 4th term. You have to have all 3. Hallelujah, Yahweh. That means it also deals, the rule of 3 also deals with our qualities, the attributes of our righteousness, deals with our nature, and our correct relationship with Yahweh, Israel, and the world. The rule of 3 deals with our exercise of supreme power in the government of Yahweh. The exercise of our supreme power in the government of Yahweh. Now, in the school and his system of education, they pretend to teach us government. But black nations who imitate white people's government, all those nations are catching hell. Their countries are in total chaos and disarray. The government of Yahweh has never been taught to any one of us, including myself. Yahweh has taught me, but no human on earth has taught me the government of Yahweh. Do you know how to set up the government of Yahweh? So that it will never fail? That's my job. Only one is able to do it. Establish the kingdom of Yahweh, which shall never be destroyed. That requires some high science, doesn't it? Requires a bit of a knowledge of mathematics, doesn't it? Although I'm not a mathematician. Unless math is life, and life is mathematics, I suspect it is. Then I might understand a little bit about it. If life is mathematics, and it is, and mathematics is life, then I understand a great deal about it. The kingdom of Yahweh is like leaven, which a woman took and hid in 3 measures. Measures is like times of meal. Now we're going to deal with meal. The secret to this formula in regard to meal is first of all many colors. Yes, meal is many colors. And that scripture says, my inheritance is like a speck of oil, many colors. Let's go to Jeremiah 12:9. Jeremiah 12:9. Read.
My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field. Come to devour.
Now, read that again. My inheritance is like a speckled bird, meaning my people. In one scripture says, Jacob is the lot of my inheritance. Deuteronomy 32:9 says that Jacob, so don't turn to that yet, but Jacob is the lot of my inheritance. And Jacob had 12 sons. One of those sons' name is Judah. And Judah was chosen in 1 Chronicles 28:4 to be the chief ruler. So we are the lot of Yahweh's inheritance. And we have become like speckled birds. And those round about us hate us and are against us and seek to destroy us, proving we are his inheritance. So we are this meal. That means the kingdom of Yahweh, the kingdom of heaven, is in Judah, is within Judah, shall come from Judah. One would be born from Judah. A son, a child would be born, and a son given. 11 heaven shall rise from Judah, from the meal. But the leaven was hidden in the meal. The son Yahweh was hidden in you. But he is heaven. He is heaven. Heaven is like leaven. He is leaven. What I'm teaching you is heaven. The knowledge of heaven. The knowledge of Yahweh. How many can see it? So the meal in this parable represents the many colors. The colors represent the mentally blind, deaf, dumb, ignorant, and dead so-called black man of America. And then it said it would stay there hidden until it was, the whole was leavened. Whole represents our nation being raised up in the knowledge of Yahweh completely. Now during Passover we had unleavened bread. Unleavened represents the dead. The black man, dead, flat, unrisen, not resurrected out of Egypt, but brought out of Egypt. We were brought out of Egypt by strength of hand, by Yahweh. We were brought out. But we were not raised up to establish heaven. We were not leavened coming out of Egypt. We came out of Egypt unleavened. Does the truth excite you? Does the truth bring a joy and rejoicing to your heart? So we were brought out of Egypt. And we were not resurrected up out of Egypt. We were not raised up in Egypt, and we weren't raised up in the wilderness. We wandered around, mumbling and murmuring and groaning and fussing. We were so dead until we were fussing about food, physical food to eat. See, Moses wasn't allowed to come into heaven. He didn't have the message to bring us the leavened bread, so he had to celebrate unleavened. He had to put us under the law of the unleavened. But he didn't have the knowledge. Moses didn't have the knowledge. So Moses was the leader of a carnal people. Dead people, unleavened people. You see, Moses could not raise us up to rule because it wasn't our time to rule yet. I think in Moses' days, they still had 4 more thousand years to go. 2,000 years ago, the son came and he found out he wasn't the one. His message is here, and it was written as a sign for my coming. The reason that we had to eat bread, unleavened bread, for 7 days is because it takes 7,000 years before we would come in power. That's what my coming. It was hidden. His knowledge was hidden. But don't you see, I'm bringing you the gospel. What does the gospel mean? The good news. I'm bringing you the good news. You are the rule of the world. give that devil a rest from rulership. Now, why is leaven used to describe the Son Yahweh among us? Get ready to get your mind blown. Hold on to your seat. Why is leaven used to describe the Son Yahweh among us and as being heaven? Well, first of all, leaven is yeast, which is a yellow substance. Yeast is a yellow substance. That means a yellow man will come to you. The kingdom of Yahweh is like leaven, not like coal. I wasn't described as being blacker than coal. Speckled bird. Speckled. In meal with many colors. Yellow meal. You ever seen any? You ever seen any yellow meal? See, this knowledge was hidden from you. But it's given for me to bring it out to you. Now, yeast is a fermenter. It causes fermentation. If you put it in wine, yeast in wine or things, it causes, you ought to go look at it, just be boiling and bubbling and working and agitated and out in action. When you put it in bread, it's acting in man, mixing it, and it causes, it's bubbling, it's on fire, and it just rises. That's the nature of it. Solve some of your earthly problems if you can't handle this spiritual problem. You need to keep on pushing. The Son Yahweh is here. Now, I was saying that's the way it is. You cannot see who I am, you need the prayer of Elijah. Just because you can't see it doesn't deny that I exist. Believe my word. Just look around at my word. Can you see my word? Take a people that nobody wants. No king, nobody wanted you. I have taken you to reject the stone that the builders of civilization rejected. I have taken you and I'm going to make you the cornerstone, the chief. I'm going to make you head and chief, not the head. See, when you have me down in your intellectuality, then I appear to you as a smart man. I appear to you as a brilliant man, a genius black man. And I'm telling you a lie. I'm not smart. My father Yahweh is smart. He was smart enough to make me. I'm not wise. My father Yahweh is wise. He established me as wisdom. This is not an intellectual term. You need prayer. You need the prayer of Elijah so you can see me. If you can't see who I am, then I'm invisible to you. The young man saw the mountain. That's all he saw. But he didn't see what was in the mountain. You'll see my body, but can you see what's in me? If you can see what's in me, then your soul rejoices. microscopic fungi. I said yeast exists as microscopic fungi. Minute, microscopic. You can't see me without a spiritual microscope. If your spiritual microscope is working, you can peek through it and look and see me and know who I am. Yes, yeast consists of a minute fungi. What that means is that the Son Yahweh would appear very small in the eyesight of others. Means that I would appear to be of little importance. I would not appear to be significant when I made my appearance in Miami and passing the word of Yahweh and declaring, hallelujah. Father Yahweh, praise Yahweh. I didn't seem to be very much. Praise God. I was laughed at, ridiculed, made fun of. But you can't laugh at me now. Sons and daughters, as my disciples, they have laughed at you. Your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your husband, your wife, your friends, your kinfolk, they have all laughed at you too. They made fun of you. They called you crazy. They said you've been touched. You're going to let that man walk your mind. You're going to be brainwashed. You're all in a trick. Oh, but they can't laugh now. They can't laugh at us now. They said the man was going to take our money. Instead, the man has made us rich. Yes, yeast is like a minute fungus. That means that when I begin proclaiming the most holy name Yahweh, I appeared as a joke. They never heard any such name. It's like a mock Yahweh. 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 Yehu. Yahoo. You go Yahweh, I'll go my way. They'll find out shortly they don't have a way. The only way is Yahweh. They can't laugh at us now. With each passing day, their laughter goes away. Yet in publishing the name Yahweh, the Son Yahweh is characterized as being attentive to tiny details. Exact. I am precise. And I make minute observations, microscopic observations. Yes, I do. I pay attention to details you never thought of. His appearance is at a specific point in time, which is the end of white rulership. Yeast causes things to germinate. The Son, the kingdom of Yahweh, is like leaven because the Son Yahweh comes to germinate the kingdom of Yahweh, which shall never be destroyed. Daniel 2:44. Son Yahweh shall call this very small and seemingly insignificant people into the kingdom of Yahweh, to germinate and multiply in the presence of the sweet word of truth. I'm causing my people to germinate and multiply in the sweet word of truth. See, when you put yeast in, you got to add a little sugar in with that wine and grape juice. So you got to add a little sugar in there, so that yeast will have something to feed on. So what you have to feed on is the sweet word of truth. Our germination. Is the mystery of the kingdom of heaven being unfolded. Daniel 2:44, read. You something that is forever here on this earth. Yeast, leaven, is an enzyme. See, if you listen, you'll think I'm a scientist, that I'm a chemist, what is mathematician, a biologist and a physicist. You think I'd be in all that, wouldn't you? The way this sounds, isn't it? It's pretty heavy terms, isn't it? Catalyst, terminating, agitating. Praise Yahweh. Ferment. Well, leaven, yeast, is an enzyme. So how does that apply to me? It applies this way. The Son Yahweh is the enzyme in this meal in you, which agitates the minds of our people, causing a state of excitement. See, if you look at yeast when it meets with that sugar in the grape juice, it gets excited. So when I bring you this knowledge of Yahweh, God is black, the Son is black, the prophets are black. Your name is Israel, and the Old Testament is our history. It agitates your mind, it causes excitement. Without the enzyme to cause excitement in your mind in the germ of truth. The enzyme causes a commotion. Explains itself in Hosea 4:1. Out of the enzyme to make Hosea 4:1 come into existence. You can turn to it, we're going to read it in a minute. I enter into your mind and I cause unrest. When this yeast meets with this sugar in the grape juice, everything is at unrest. There is no rest inside that barrel. It's at unrest, not at a state of rest. Become restless. I'm the enzyme which causes a tumult. In Psalms 83, the devil caused a tumult, but now I'm causing a tumult. And I put the emotions of our people in a ferment, as described in Hosea 4:1. Read it. Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, ye children of Israel. For the Lord Yahweh has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. For there is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of Yahweh in the land. So I'm that enzyme causing this excitement to come about. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed the lecture for tonight.